Here at Lens Crackers, we can crack your fine, high-quality eyewear in less than an hour. Our trained technicians use only the best equipment to crack your fine quality eyewear. So remember, Lens Crackers, we can crack them in less than an hour. Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going on a quest for truth together. And today, friends, we've got a very special returning guest. Our good friend Heidi-Popp is here with us. Let's bring her on.
Woohoo! Hi! Hello!
Hello.
Howdy. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, Aaron, and then read the chat.
Good to see you, too. Now, you're back here in Sturgeon Bay.
I am, neighbor. When are we meeting for coffee?
I don't know. Whenever you want to.
Okay.
Let me know.
Hi, Catherine. Nice to see you. Thanks. Yeah, it's nice to be back here. I mean, what a town. I got big thumbs up from Charlie today. You know,
Charlie?
we went. Oh, you can get him. Oh, yeah. Speaking of, she's getting him now. Go ahead. She's going to walk the dog. Sorry, our timing.
No worries. No worries.
He won't come. We went to the film fest today. We went by the.
How was that?
Yeah, it was really sweet. It was very sweet.
I bet.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah, we saw a film. Mm-hmm.
I bet you'll get involved in that with your Hollywood background and all.
You know, I told, and she has interest in the arts. She's going to be starting theater down on Main Street there. We were at Muse last night for music lessons. So
awesome.
We're getting integrated in the art community, a fantastic art community here.
Oh, yes. The best. I'd say, yeah. A lot.
Big talent. Are you going to go around the festivals tomorrow and see the ice sculptures and everything?
Gosh, you know, I thought I might go to the hardware store tomorrow. I hadn't really, yeah. You know, when I was selling timeshare up in Egg Harbor,
Mm-hmm.
I was really locked into the local everything that was happening. Mm-hmm. But since moving back here, it's like I'm sort of disconnected.
I hear you. I totally hear you. Now, which one's your hardware store? You going to Ace?
Whichever one has whatever I'm looking for.
Okay.
It's usually the third one you go to, right?
Okay. Because our landlord's at Ace, so tell him hello. I'll tell you. I'll give you a hookup.
Yeah, I actually had to go to a couple hardware stores to find something for a recent show, a show, I guess, in the past year or so, for an AWL. AWL.
AWL. Oh.
It puts like so you can scribe into metal with it or punch a little thing to keep the drill going in one spot.
Oh, nice.
It's called an AWL, but I was doing a little mini webinar where I'm showing people how you can give it your all, but first you have to get an all, then you can and make your mark on anything. So you came from sunny Los Angeles to frigid sub-zero Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. But you know, it was divinely timed. As soon as we got here, that crazy cold snap came in. Like we just unloaded the last thing and the temperatures dropped, you know, and it was like perfect timing. So our boiler did go out the other day though. So we got to get that going.
You mean the heater of the house?
The heat. Yeah. We're in an old house.
Sort of an important thing. Yeah. I have a really old heater too. Mine is it's a Magic Chef furnace.
Oh, nice. Okay. Do you recommend?
I think there's probably one in the Smithsonian, but it still works, and I'm very grateful for it. But I guess circa 1975 is how old that one is. But I don't know. You're in the east side of town there. I'm over on the west side.
Yes, you're like my sister's side. Yeah, we're on the east side. We're right on the cusp of the historical district. So this house is like 1901. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, cool, cool.
Yeah, it's really
I'm over here in the West in the hysterical district.
cool. Yes, you are. If you're by my sister's side.
But now, you pointed out, and I think I even shared it on my Facebook page. By the way, go check out Heidi-Popp's Facebook. She's got 2 Facebook pages, Heidi-Popp and Heidi-Popp Rebooted. That's where she puts on the boots again.
It's a little cleaner.
She goes a walking. And but now you made another discovery, and you said somewhere near you, APRO started. It's
Yes.
the predecessor to MUFON, which started here in Sturgeon Bay.
Yes, you taught me about that. You were telling you. I
Not
think you
me.
were,
Not
not
me.
you. Maybe it was Dustin then.
Dustin.
Dustin.
Yep.
He did a little segment on it. Yes, I took a picture. I'm gonna send it to you, Aaron. You know what it is? It's across from where the old Healthy Way was. It's a little house. It says the Pearl Market. It's a little shopping house.
Oh, the Pearl.
Yes, it's that building. That
Oh,
is
really?
where. Yes, that's where the couple. I
Oh,
can't
my.
remember their names.
I bought some crystals
1952.
there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's
That's
my only crystals. Yeah.
so. That's a crystal place.
They had crystals. They have all kinds of stuff in there.
Like that kind of stuff. Maybe they
That
knew.
kind of stuff. All kinds
So
of
I was
stuff.
there at nighttime, and I told them I'm going to walk over there because I can walk over there, and just ask them if they know the original about the property, and to see what they're all about, if they're aware
Yeah.
of Afro.
You know what else? There's a little church here in town
Mhm.
that was the first church to play the song, because the composer of it was going to that church, and he wrote it on the way there, The Rugged Old Cross.
Wait, that's the name of the church, or that's the name of the
No,
song?
that's the name of the song.
Okay.
It's a very, very famous Christian kind of revival type song. And so that originated here too. And so lots of things started here. And I just can't believe the APRO thing. I mean,
can you believe that?
you know,
That's kind of cool, because you don't hear a lot about the original
no.
story of MUFON. So if it's just one couple, and you've always shared, there's been experience for generations up here in the door. And I know with my family, I know you've had we've all had our experiences, but this couple just started this office. I think it was 1952, and then by 1968 they moved it to Sedona. And that's when I think there was the office expanded, but they split. And it was that split that it was like MUFON went back to the Midwest, and APRO kind of, something like that.
Wow.
Dustin has a 5-minute on it. I have to watch that, but I'm going to go in and talk to him. We'll do a field trip. We can do a field trip there.
There you go. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, you said it's near your house. How close is it to?
I could 5-minute walk, if that.
5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm a bike ride away, I guess. You gotta go across the old bridge. Yeah. My daughter was into several plays, so there is a very vibrant arts program around here. So yeah, very
That's
good for
awesome.
your kids. Yeah.
We're excited. You know what? I missed the boat. I've been working with my sister at Drumhouse a bit. I'm trying to get some work under my belt and monies. But last night at the film festival was all the college short films. Like all these students came to do it. Remember, Charlie wrote and directed her own little short in 8th grade as a homeschooler. And so I'm like, oh, they'll come to the reception after this movie we go to. We were the youngest ones there. And we didn't get to schmooze and mingle like I kind of hoped I was going to get her to do and stuff. But the movie was fantastic. It was a fellow from Los Angeles, and unfortunately he wasn't there. But even the people who are working the festival said after the movie, now this is why I do indie films. Like, it was a great independent film, but it just made us talk, on that half-hour ride home about what a beautiful theater, by the way, in Fish Creek. They have an outdoor pavilion and this beautiful brand new indoor theater. We were talking about just the art scene. Like, making a film is not just the director, it's all the different parts to it, and the acting, and which is what she wants to get a little bit more into. There's the music there. A lot of skill sets go into the arts, and I love that this town is bustling with it. And I know, is it your son that did that does the cutting boards and the wooden board?
Yeah, he does a lot of woodwork. I'm not sure if he's
Woodwork?
still doing that or not. He was doing on the what do you call it? Farmers market, farmers
Okay.
and craft market. But I'm not sure if he's doing that still or not. I think he more does custom big tables with acrylic, that clear colored stuff in it, in the wood. He's really remarkable. But yeah, I'm not sure. Haven't really talked to him in a while, which I'd really need to get in touch with him some more.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. Well, more artsy. Yeah, I remember the farmers market thing, and I remember just everyone has a skill set. I also love where I was pointing it out to my kids. You other than here, there's like one or two chains. You don't see a lot of chains. It's a lot of mom and pop stores, and it's not Starbucks in every corner. And I don't think anyone yet in the family has regretted our decision yet. Like, we're still like, this is good, even with that cold snap.
When I first moved out here, someone called it Mayberry, and it kind of is Mayberry, and there's a lot of good things about Mayberry.
Yeah. No, yeah, we felt like a downshift.
Yeah.
Like the frequency downshift. We felt grounded and rooted. I think we were sleeping deeper, slower pace. I know the giant is finding his way. He's found some work in town, but he's got choices now because people are asking for him. Whereas out there in 7-8 months, couldn't even get an interview.
Wow.
Like I just feel for everyone. I never thought I'd leave Los Angeles. I think 6 years ago was our first interview. Did you know that? Wasn't it 2020?
Really?
Yeah. I was on yours when I was on my little phone. And we were talking about the election, and I'm like, it'll be fine. Yeah, it was 2020, I think 6. So that's officially 6 years ago. But
wow.
Yeah, long story longer, we're all just finding our little way here, and it's a great feeling.
I just have to ask you, I don't know how much you've delved into what's going on in the political world, or in even the news, even the alt news world, where these Epstein files have really, a lot of normies are waking up to the horrors that we found out about so long ago.
Yeah.
And it's there's no I told you so about it. It's just, it's sad it took them this long to come around. But yeah, it's horrifying what's been happening. And but there are more good people than bad people. And if we clean this all up and get it all behind us, then it will be something. It won't happen again, I think.
I hope. Yeah, these systems, because what I'm hoping is it's like the thread, because there was Diddy, there was all these little things, and it's kind of like the same sweater, but they're pulling the threads, and it's like, take it all down. It's a whole system, and it's infiltrated all our industries. It's infiltrated the entire planet, and then some. And so it's like, it's just, even though we've been doing it for so long, decades, plural, it feels like it's still just kind of the beginning. Because I'm noticing, even with that, people are doing this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And the mainstream media is still blind to it. They're still not sure.
They're not saying anything.
Right.
And it's like, so I shared a meme today on my original Facebook page, not my rebooted, where it's just like, those, we can't say, that I told you so's, or I also was telling friends, I'm not going to wait for an apology. Never going to get apology, because I really blacklisted from some family members, blacklisted from some work people, that feeling of not being heard. And really what you're doing is just running around Paul Revere, like giving a warning bell, like, hey, can you believe this is happening? And you get shut down. It hurt so bad for so long for so many of us, that it's now that there's a lot out there, it's like when you still don't get a lot of people just soaking it in and getting as into it as we were, like, we got to do something here. It gets, I'm not disappointed anymore. I'm just like, I still see it as a slow drip. Even though that was a big bomb, it's still slow drip.
Yes. And here's your Heidi-Popp rebooted. You got to get some go-go boots in there, rebooted, right?
Yes.
And so let's just see here.
Oh, that's what it looks like on your phone?
No, I'm not on my phone. I'm on my confuser.
Okay.
I'm on my confuser.
That's so funny. Yeah, I never know.
Her stuff. Look at that. So I have to also say, you know, I remember when I would go visit New York and then come back to Minnesota, it was like almost like a stress reliever. Like it's less stress to live in the Midwest. Because I think when you're around all those people, you can feel all those people, even if you don't know it. And when they're further stretched out, you can breathe and it's not as stagnant.
Yes. And you know what I really missed, and it's been 25 years I was in LA, but what I really miss is just the politeness and the manners, because that's what I do, you know, and out there just used to not necessarily, you're so funny, getting it back. But here it's like, yeah, that's right. People say hi and thank you and have a good day. There's my
That's a great pic of you right there, by the way.
Filter-free 50s.
No, I think you're extremely photogenic, and I'm sure everyone can see that's very obvious. You're extremely photogenic, and it's and you are, like you have said, you blast out energy. You're like an energy blaster, right?
Yeah.
A Care Bear. A Care Bear.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. I found something funny for you. Maybe I'll see if I can pull it up here. Yes, because I've been the opposite of that. Here you go. Would you prefer this one? Look at this one. Can you see my little screenshot?
Oh, let's see. Let's get rid of this. Hold on.
No, it's all right. I didn't mean to stop you. I just want to show you what I found. I'm on Charlie's laptop, and her laptop's so much better that I can do all these fun things. Can you see me with that, though?
Yeah, I'll just take my
little Care Bear. Oh, that's what you got to do. You got to get out there, people, and just be like, yeah.
That's very cool.
I'll take that off, though.
The Care Bears. That's the original Care Bears. I think they were so much cuter in the beginning.
They like anything, they just keep pushing it, and it gets too long. It's like,
yeah.
Some shows like Mad Men or something, like I feel like they stop at a good time. It's like, yeah, stop when it's like good. Don't stretch it too long.
Right.
Intensive Care Bear. Hi, Blazer, and hi, Cap. You have a very sweet chat there.
Don't we? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? We should bring a couple of those in here. Oh, look, it's Chronaviewer. The normies are waking. Yes, they are. And let's see. Cap 78 pack. I agree. Pull the thread and unravel this sweater of filth. But God, yes. And Kathy put this out. Please like and share this video with your friends, family, and social media. Hit the old thumbs up because it helps that old algo rhythm, the algo beat, and the algo melody. Oh, yeah, it sure does. Doesn't it now? Thanks, Kathy. So we got a lot of people in Chatlandia enjoying the show. And gosh, so you're working at Droomhouse. Your sister runs the place. Yeah. It's on Jefferson Street. It's a very lovely part of town, I got to say. And it's an old church itself. I think there's more churches in Sturgeon Bay than there are bars. I mean, it might be close.
It's close. I think it's close. It's yeah, it's funny when I even hear her share that with people, or her regulars are like, yeah, we're at the church. And I'm like, it just feels weird though, because you're serving alcohol.
Hey, wine. They serve wine in the church.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And I mean, and it's a select few and other locals. And yeah, you saw those pictures that you were pulling up before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Last night, is there every Thursday night's open mic night? The
Right.
talent that comes through there blows my mind. I
Mm.
was, yeah, I get teary. Someone from New Jersey was there. Like they come up from Green Bay. Like they're like profesh. Yet, yeah, they're doing open mic. Though they're not actual professionals. Like some of them are just passionate and they're that good. I'm like,
Right.
we
Right.
need to be seeing you, hearing you on the radio.
Right.
Yeah, it was. She has a lot of fun events. I've been watching for 3 weeks now. I think we've been here in town. We're watching how I can help more. Like, yes, I'm stepping in for a job, and she is going to put a bakery next door. That little building next door it's already in the remodeling phase. Not a full, like a massive thing, but Becca's Bakes is a local to. Well, she just moved up here, but she makes all her stuff homemade. And my sister saw her. She had like a cottage license, like selling in her own little like car or driveway and her little things. She goes, "Hey, why don't you do it at my place, like a pop-up on Mondays?" And she's still there doing it. And now she's inspired to like, let's build out this little bakery and have some to-goes and things like that. So she's in the process of doing that. And I think all of us hope though that once this opens, I'm getting really fully trained and getting in there. And there's 3 of us women that will be at the helm that Heather can step back because her and her husband have been going at it on their own. This is the 4th year and
Yeah.
they're at their peak. Like just seeing even her tonight and just seeing her, she's also a real estate agent. So, and that's what she excels at that.
Right.
And I know her heart is wanting to give so much to the community, but it's like she's created this, not a monster, but it created a really big thing that has to keep functioning. And so she's all over the place. So we're like, I'm just keep watching. How can I step in there and help? So I'm doing all these little things to help. And then soon it'll be like, okay, guys, go have a vacation.
Yeah. 4 years. Wow. It does not seem that long.
I know, right? So that was when I met you in person the first time, 4 years, because it wasn't Drumhouse yet. It was still her realtor office, right?
Yeah,
Didn't you just convert it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then it was the pie. But it wasn't totally open like that. And yeah, so then we came 2 years after that, and then last summer. Yeah.
Dark
Hi,
Brain.
Dark Brain.
Hi. Hey, Dark Brain. And
hi, Jane.
Peggy Dancer and
Peggy Dancer. Hi, Peggy Dancer.
Catherine and all the other people that, since we got back on YouTube, I got kicked off of YouTube for 2 years and now I'm back on there. And
so speaking of getting kicked off for that, right?
Yeah.
It's because of all the stuff we've been talking about, what's happening now. So does that mean everybody's getting their channels back because the truth is out there? Or
I think everyone got their channels. A lot of people got their channels back. What was about a year ago now, or half a year ago, because Trump had a lawsuit against YouTube because they took his channel down too. And I think it was like all or nothing. Give them all. I don't know. I wasn't privy to why. It just, they had previously told me that I was banned from ever having another channel on there for life. So it's a big change. Big change.
Very big change.
I don't know exactly how, but I don't want to ask too many questions.
Yeah, right. I know. I hear you. Well, that's why I started Rebooted. That censorship that I was facing for what it's now almost 18-year-old page. I mean, I don't know how long Facebook, almost 20 years. First, I was speaking out for medical rights for my kids in California. We had to battle all of that in school choice because we lost those battles. But I was very loud and proud about it. I was talking about the choices you have and all these things. And then it was so that I started getting strikes. And then it was when, we found out all of the dark stuff that's out now for the public. And I start sharing like, hey, isn't this crazy? Can you believe this is happening? Or, children's marches, save the children, all these things start getting censored. Right. Shadow banned. I think my longest was like 120-day like shutdown. So I also had started podcast. Well, I had started blogging over there, but I started also getting back into education and teaching. And I'm thinking all these sweet parents that are coming to watch and, I love talking about all these things, by the way. the UFOs, the ETs, I'm finding my tribe up here. I love talking about that stuff, but I'm also like, from watching your children, I don't want you to freak out. I don't want that to deter you from letting me be a great teacher. So I started Rebooted as like a little, I'm going to pick and choose what I share, which I'm like playing the game. I'm censoring myself on Rebooted. And I had a really big dilemma with that one. But then I realized, no, I still want to outreach. So I just let that page, the old page, fester and get cobwebs and do all that. And then I started snarky memes and just stuck with the memes and the memory bumps. And that's all I did for a year and a half. And then it started coming alive again. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to go a little harder over here. I also have some beef with some people. And so my Scorpio way has been like, passive aggressively doing. Well, no, I'm not passive aggressive. I'm putting it out there. Some reels and stuff. I'm having fun.
I remember when you were over there in LA and you were driving up to the protests and you were honking and that really made me want to do one up here. And I did a little rally up here. Mm-hmm. And so that was a lot of fun.
That was fun. That was my first live. Because I was vlogging and uploading. Yeah. So I guess I don't know if that's live. There you are. Yeah, there it is.
That was my inspiration to do that.
And that was way before these files and everything were released. So you're the odd man out, aren't you?
Yeah. Aren't you? Yeah. Well, I thought I'll just keep these signs in my car and I'll do these everywhere. But I never did it again. Isn't that so?
It's you know what, Aaron, I am finding it a little difficult up here to find community in that sense. So I've been a lot more sitting back watching people unfold instead of my sister's been delivering a lot of information. I'm like, let her do that. I did that part, but I'm finding less of that community. I was really shocked, although I goes with the territory with the arts, but everyone really swings a certain way, and I'm like,
right.
So Heather and I really do. And I just taught this whole lesson before I left the classroom of the middle way, the middle path. And like almost a very Buddhist thing of, not just there's no left, there's no right, there's a middle. I'm just kind of like, there's a middle way. There is a way we can speak to each other. And there's a way for us to, respond to each other and listen to each other. And so I'm just kind of like sticking with that as I float through the community, because I don't want to piss anyone off. I don't want to go hard. I don't want to get anyone's face. I just am learning the ins and outs of the flow of this town. And I'm sticking to the roots, because if I go to this, stick to the generation stuff and, the family roots and just helping your neighbor and, the basics, then I think that's where everyone can kind of get along. Some that really, yeah. So I'm watching still.
Yeah, it's people are very opinionated, and it's gotten so, I many years ago now already, I was dating this gal when I was a libtard and she was a conservative, and that never even came up. I mean, it wasn't even a thing ever. Nowadays, my goodness, they've really poisoned the well, haven't they?
I know. It's like a prerequisite or something. People are. Well, I worry because everyone. Sorry, I'm so bright here. By the way, I got new things going on. What's this? Oh, what's this?
That's Deb.
Oh, look at that picture. You've shared this with me once.
Yeah.
And yes, and now I finally know who she is.
That's Deb.
Aww, how fun. She's still cute as can be. She's lovely.
She's awesome. Yeah.
She's beautiful.
When I was going through my divorce, she and her husband, Billy, were so good to me. They welcomed me into their home. They didn't even know me.
Oh, that's
it was very incredible. Very incredible. So, yeah.
Well, she's the Friday night gal there. And I guess she's been since the holidays.
Oh, really? She's working there?
She's working there on Friday nights. And she's the one who did the wallpaper. She's done all the wallpaper. She's been the wallpaper lady. And did I say, is it the wallpaper? I'm sorry. It's the painting. I hope I didn't get that right. The painting. Because my sister has infamous wallpaper in there. But the painting of Drumhouse she did. And I don't know if Chris is her partner, but I saw him again tonight, this fella. He built the bar. He built the bar. Yeah. So the community has been chipping in. And the conversation tonight, because I had to run in and rescue because they were in the weeds, it was all like, we got to get Heather a dishwasher. The community's like, we got to do this. Like, because I walked in and they were just stacked dishes. And those dishes are my great grandma, my Mormor, my Swedish grandma. Yeah.
Whoa.
It's
Wow.
like, we're trying to like, it's a sweet kitschy thing, but I'm like, you're getting busy here. You can't sustain this in this tiny place. She's going disposable for the summer, for the big summer stuff. But anyway.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Hey, have you taken your kids, I know they're a little older now, to PC Junction?
PC Junction, we have not done yet. No.
Okay.
Is that new? What do you mean?
No, it's been out for a while. I think it's still going.
Oh, is that on 42? Is that like a little play like a
out on A and T and V, near T and V, and that's a cool thing. You see the TV. It says TV right on the side on the road there.
Nice.
I think that's where it is.
Okay.
But
I'm gonna check it out. I don't even remember that when I was young. We always went north. I was Thumb Fun. I was a Thumb Fun.
Been there forever, but it's a pretty good thing. Check it out.
Oh, is this it?
The train.
Oh,
the toy train.
Yes.
And the tables are made out of doors.
Oh, they would love this. No.
Oh yeah.
I remember my Casey, my little brother. He loves this place. When he would come up as a kid.
Oh yeah.
It was this place. So
and I think chickens out back, I think, and tractors to climb on and stuff, I think.
Yeah. I think that's sweet. Yeah. See that kind of stuff. It's like I love it. It's not an Applebee's or something. It's like that's been there a long time for generations, and they got a good thing, and they don't change it. Like where your daughter works, Greystone, where my dad used to go when he was young. That I don't think but they probably haven't changed much inside. No,
grandfathered in.
Yeah. And if you got a good thing going, why mess it up? So I was shocked. I was so shocked. We've been here 3 weeks, and it was my first time driving through Egg Harbor to see Shipwrecked, which is still haunted, supposedly. But looks like they remodeled the entire thing.
No, it burned down.
Oh, it did?
Oh, yeah. It burned down many years ago. I used to work there before it burned down.
Wow. Okay.
I used to work there, and the rumor was that Al Capone used to hang out there.
Oh.
And if the heat got too hot, he would get out in the basement with his friends, his buddies, and they go through the tunnel system to the lake or to the water so they could make a fast escape.
So there's a tunnel system here too. Well, I thought I just escaped LA.
Me and one of the cooks went down in the basement to look around for the tunnel. We're looking around, and there was like this arched, looked like a tunnel doorway. It was all like cemented shut. I was thinking, if they were smart, they would like knock that thing open, stick a couple of plastic skeletons with bags of money.
Yes, a little touristy thing.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're onto something.
But it burned down, and they built a whole new structure there. So whatever was there isn't there anymore.
Man, yeah, I was blown away. It was huge too. I was telling Charlie about because they used to do pizza.
Yeah.
Right. Like that was our go-to pizza place, because we befriended the people, and they would just overflow in the late 80s. Our pizza with cheese, like obscene amount. Like it should have cost a fortune, but we liked all the wait staff, and I liked the boys from Marketplace. Why can't I say it?
Oh yeah.
I can't say it. Yeah.
The Main Street Market.
Yeah. Yes.
We called it Main Street Market.
Main Street Market. My sister and I would name them who we liked. I liked potato salad, and we had names for them depending on what department they worked in. And we never really talked to them. We just get dressed up to go grocery shopping. And that was their extent.
That's a cool place to go.
That was fun. Everybody's listening to all our nostalgia, but I can't help it. It was my first time getting out of the bay today, and it's like, I was looking everywhere.
I had a very memorable moment in that Main Street Market with my daughter when she was younger.
Oh yeah,
she was like 8 or 9 or maybe 10, and we went there to get just a few things, some juice and some this, that, or the other, and little dog food things for Carmel, her little dog Carmel. the little meat ones. You open it up,
Mhm.
and so the lady's starting to check the stuff out, just a few things, and Alicia's like, she's got her head down, like she's really sad. I said, Alicia, you look so sad. What's the matter? She goes, Dad, I'm getting really sick of eating dog meat for dinner every night. I said, you listen, young lady. You eat what I prepare for you, and I don't want any talk back from you. The lady's eyes went, Yee. Of course, I would never feed my kids dog meat. That was her humor.
That's
So proud of her. So proud of her.
Yeah, that was a good one. You said she got in the theater, huh? So
Oh, yeah. She's
oh, that's so fun. That's great. It's really weird to see though, and I don't even know if it's not open seasonally, but Chocolate Chicken, is the new, very modern, and I go to the old building. It was so cute, like a little country house with a little country porch. It's at Fat Louie's now, and I was like, oh, there's the old. So yeah, of course things are going to be remodeled after 30 years, but it's still charming. We drove for a half hour. You don't see one chain. I love that.
Howdy, Skylark.
Hi, Skylark.
Yep, no chains. That's nice. I used to sell timeshare, and this was my little sell sheet for this area. And it says more miles of shoreline than any other county in America. No chain stores, more lighthouses than any other county in America.
Haunted lighthouses.
11 lighthouses. Haunted. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 vacation spot in the U.S., one of the top 10 vacation spots. State parks, beaches, 17 golf courses, 17. Wineries, vineyards, live music, plays, comedy, art festivals, and art galleries. So that's what I used. Oh, perfect. We got a new feature here. We're upgrading our technology here at the Truth Quest, and we have a way to affect we can warp time now. And it's a very simple process. So get ready. Are you ready to
yes.
experience warped time? Let's experience it right here. Maybe it'll only be for me. I don't know. Whoa, look at that.
It looks like you're in a bubble.
Whoa. It's warping. It's
no, what? Oh.
Fresnel lens.
Oh, you always bring out the giggles.
There you go.
That was great.
That's about all I have. So I saw you did a little video where you were walking with your kids across the bridge, and you must have put it into some kind of filter where it's like speeded up. It looked really cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of
yes. I do try to speed them up to pack them in, and people's attention span these days.
Oh yeah.
You gotta get those algos.
Yeah.
But it's also I think it gets cute with music. But that was the day before the big freeze came. So, but the temperatures were dropping, and it was kind of like this. Merchant the Giant was like, "Well, we're gonna walk to dinner." I'm like, "We're gonna what?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?" And I knew that's where we wanted to try a Greystone for the first time. And I go, "It's across the bridge, like it's gonna be freezing." And we just like, "Oh, that's right." My grandma said, "There's no bad weather, only bad clothing choices." So we gear up, and they'd already been walking everywhere, and it was a nice walk. Yeah, it was a good walk.
Yeah,
and the tugboats come through there, to break up the ice, so the big ships can come through. Like I think they had just come through not too long ago. So yeah,
there was some hubbub around town here. I don't know, 10 or so years ago. They were trying to find a new place for the tugboats because they thought they were an eyesore. And I thought, wait a minute, they're like the pickup trucks of the water.
Yes.
I mean, kids love. I mean, the little tugboat that could. I mean,
yes, Popeye.
Play it up.
They remind me of Popeye.
Don't play it down.
I think they're so cute. That's why I took a picture of one, because I was like, they're kind of the badasses out there right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
they're the ones getting ships around.
They'll come to the rescue. They're the only ones. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
When we were in Wales, the tide goes out so far. So it makes me think of, they didn't have tugboats there, but if once the tide goes way out, some of these sailboats or these boats, they get stuck in the mud there, and if they didn't plan correctly and they're stuck out there, they can't get out. So they have little rescue things, but they're not tugboats. Their rescue guys are like big, huge, not ATVs, but those big like monster truck wheels almost.
Oh
But
yeah.
they seem inflatable, so they just kind of roll through the muddy bottom of the waters and go up to the boat and get them out.
Wow.
But it makes me think of the unsung hero, of the waterways.
Yes.
Yeah. The kids in class were fascinated. Well, I thought they were fascinated. I was teaching them all about it because of Wisconsin, but also the Great Lakes and the waterway systems, because they're like, how are they making the ships there? They didn't have they asked really good questions.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were just kind of like, you're going there? Like, wow. Because there's so much history here.
I think Bay Ship, which now is owned by some Italian company, so they changed the name, but they, in the old days, they made the wooden bottomed boats that would go and sweep for mines because they wouldn't stick to them because they were wooden bottomed. So
yeah, that's an important fun fact. No, those weren't wooden then, huh? I'm thinking Normandy, when they stormed the beach in Normandy. My grandpa was one of the guys that went down there. Grandpa Huck, who my son's named after, he went down there to blow up the ties and to find the mines and things. Like they're 18 years old down there doing that.
Right.
I wonder if he had some wood bottom boats.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Because they couldn't, the thing was they were magnetized, and if they hit the bottom of a metal ship, they'd blow it up. But if you had a wooden bottom, that doesn't do that. What is the population of Sturgeon Bay? That's Peggy to answer. I think it's 9,000 something.
Really? It's under 10? That's so cute.
It's under 10. What I grew up in Mound, Minnesota, was like a little over 10,000 people.
Okay.
About the same size.
It is. Well, and that sounds like the all year locals, because we've been befriending a lot of people that are coming up just for a weekend. They have a second house up here. So
Right.
I don't know if they're considered in that census, but the diehard locals here, they've been so fun to meet, but those who live here all year round, that fall into that number.
And some of these crazy people, they who live here like all year round, some of them, not all of them, they will wear shorts all year round. And I don't know. I think that I'm not sure what that is, but I don't know. Men's legs are not exactly the nicest thing to look at. And, I kind of like winter when you don't see that. But then there's these crazy guys. Have you seen these people? They wear shorts year round.
Yeah. I swear I saw someone shoveling.
What is that? I don't know.
Because we haven't really, this week's the only warm week. It was cold the whole time we've been here so far. But it hit 40 today. Poor Huck's little snowman is like a skeleton now.
Yeah. Oh, I better hurry up and make my snowman.
It's supposed to come again. I think next weekend. It says rain or snow, depends on the weather, but I don't know if that igloo went down, but did you see? And I met the fellow that owns that place. He made an igloo in town, Bay Fitters, the outdoor store, right across from, or right next to Sunny's. And he made a colorful. He did his igloo with different colors, so it's tall and you can stand in it. So it's kind of cool. Wow. I think now you're crouching because it's starting to melt, but
cool.
I gotta check it out.
I remember.
Lexi Eisenhower, how are you?
Who's that?
Lexi Eisenhower, nice to see you. She said hello from Arizona. It's freezing for 60 degrees. That's what was funny. Charlie and I walking in this festival, and it's when it hits 40, we're like, we don't need these gloves and hats. But then we're like, you know what? That's what it would hit for us in LA. Remember, we were kind of up in the high desert on the outskirts, well, in LA, but on the edge of it. and we had more of a high desert terrain. So in the nighttime it's hit 30s before, and we've seen snowflakes before, and then it's 120 in the summer. So
Wow.
you get that whole range. Nice to see you,
120.
Lexi. She's the parasite queen. She's the one who helped me start my first journey in the parasite cleanses. Highly recommend to everybody on the planet. Now, if only we could just spray people with that shit.
I found a very easy way to get rid of my parasites.
What?
There.
There you go. The inside ones.
Oh, well, my worry is if I do the parasite cleanse, with my luck, it'll wipe out the worm that's controlling my brain, and I kind of like that worm right now.
Wasn't there a cartoon like that?
I think it's Plankton.
Okay.
Remember? Plankton.
SpongeBob?
SpongeBob, yeah. But
oh gosh, makes me think that little tugboat and all that, and the little guys make me think of Wonka. Did you hear that Wonka story that we were going to be on that Wonka show?
no.
Which I haven't seen advertised for yet.
Wonka show.
My sister, the giant, and I were going to be on a Netflix reality show called The Golden Ticket, and we made it through a couple casting processes.
Oh, yes, you did tell me about that.
Yeah. I applied on a whim, like this desperation, and then they contacted us when we were in Poland, and then it just started rolling. And then when we didn't get it, it was like, damn it. But the whole process was like, what would you do with the windfall? And a lot of it was like, do something with family, put it back to community, give back, and then, so when it didn't happen, we're like, why can't we do that now? So then it started our ball rolling of like, if we, California, literally, you walk around with a plug, you're just draining, not just your energy, but the financial was like, it's criminal. It's criminal, and the job force and everything. So we're like, we don't need to be draining like this anymore. So yeah, that kind of was one of the catalysts for our move. The brain worm, yeah.
Wow. Did you see that there was a movie up here? Maybe that's what you saw, the A Very Cherry Christmas or something?
Yes, we didn't. I didn't. That's going to air tomorrow night at the closing of the film festival. I haven't seen that one yet, but Garrett and Jane, if they're still here, I think they watched it. So yeah, it takes place up here in one of the cherry orchards, and they filmed all over. Yeah, sounds. I actually never watched it. I should watch it, but
it looks interesting, and they got lucky when they came up here to shoot because there was no snow, and they were all set up, and then all of a sudden a freak snowfall happens. And they got all of the snow scenes shot.
From a frequent. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Jane's there. What did you think of it, Jane? From what my understanding, it's a very Hallmark film. Even Charlie was kind of teasing today. Oh, she gets back with the ex-boyfriend. Like they do this all the time. But I think I got a funny text from Carol about, we're missing an ingredient. It was like, so I think their plot and their storyline is sweet and simple and all ages, and it's as a holiday movie, you kind of look for. So they're screening it with all those people tomorrow night.
It's like a Hallmark movie. It really is.
Yes.
It's very, very well done. And I think they did capture a lot of this area with it. So
yeah. I'll have to catch that out. Yeah.
Yep. Well, now I want to wish everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Tomorrow, of course, is the big Valentine's Day. And so I know Droomhouse is having special Valentine dinners or something like that.
They are doing 2 seating. I'm still waiting for her to delegate me a job because I'm kind of on call.
Okay.
They're doing a two-time seated dinner, but Lucy in town, she's the one who runs the open mic night. She's going to be performing at night. So there's 2 seated dinners, and then which is limited menu, and we're going to have the outside fire pits going. We have s'mores boards. It's the s'mores board. And Huck the kids were the labor of love for the fire pits. They are the ones who put it all together. They shoveled the snow. Huck dragged the wood today from our house to there. And it was a family labor of love to set up a community area. And I'm sure poor March, I went in, he was doing dishes the other day. He went in to go get something to eat, and he wound up just having to help because I guess, and we're going to be on the news next week. I forgot to tell you that.
Right.
Yeah. the 23rd, so Monday, and I think in Green Bay. So we're going to be in the Green Bay. We're going to talk about the family thing, and we're going to do my dad's Swedish pancakes and talk because she wants to push her brunch a little more and just do the family thing. Oh, my sister came and she did crafty and da, da, da. We're gonna whatever comes out of our mouths. You've interviewed my sister.
Yes.
You know my sister.
Yes.
Yep.
So your blonde sister.
Viva blonde. That's what people are saying. Here, chocolate and vanilla.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. She reminds me a lot though when I did craft service. Just go, spinning plates, and I don't operate like that anymore. So I'm really trying to get her to breathe, but also one thing at a time, and then realizing I just have to kind of go under her and do all the little things so it doesn't plates don't fall that are twirling. But so far we're getting along, so that's good.
That's great. And you got those nice heirloom plates. You don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want to be spinning those too off,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, she only has a set of 12, so then the rest is supplemented, of course. But they're special. It's mostly the coffee tea service and the brunchy stuff. But I was like, how'd you get these? Like, how did you get these?
That's cool.
The plates. But Hammerstrom Road. Do you know Hammerstrom Road out in Idlewild?
Sounds familiar.
Did I ever tell you that's my family? That's my dad's grandparents.
Okay.
They built the cottages, the red cottages there, and that's where, that's been passed down. Not in our family anymore, but no, did I say that to Linda? And I think my dad's cousin's there. Anyway, yeah. I guess I could talk about Wisconsin for days.
Well, we're all related if you go back far enough.
We're all related. You're right.
Kind of scary, but except for maybe the tridactyls. Have you heard about those?
No.
You haven't heard about the 3-fingered and 3-toed creatures from
pterodactyls?
Peru. Some of them are human looking, but they got 3 long fingers and 3 long toes.
You talking about pterodactyl? Or go ahead.
Tridactyl.
Tridactyl. Okay.
3-fingered, 3-toed. There's also small little reptilians with eggs in their bellies still from thousands of years ago.
Whoa. Yeah. Are they bringing them back to life, I bet?
No. They've still got skin on them, and a lot of their organs are still there. Huh. You never heard of these?
Yeah. I probably have on the show, and then it went. Well, you hear reptilian one day, and you're like, I get it.
They're very intriguing, and boy, they just don't look human at all. Slightly. The bigger ones look sort of humanish, but that doesn't mean they're aliens, though. They could just be another humanoid that. And in Peru, there's etchings and paintings on the walls of caves of 3-fingered creatures for thousands of years and 3-toed, and they're drawn that way on the rocks. And it always was thought, well, I wonder why they're drawing 3-fingered and 3-toed creatures.
They must be there.
Yeah, and now they got total proof. So they're very interesting.
How did people take that proof? Just like the proof we're showing now. Were they like,
well, they're of course the mainstream scientists, those are just doctored. Well, they CAT scanned them. They can't find any incision where they would have inserted any bones or anything. So they're legit. But yeah, so we talk about stuff like that here. And because people get all bent out of shape. Oh, are they aliens? Are they demons? Or, what are interdimensional? But to the aliens, we are aliens. So really, if you don't believe in aliens, you don't believe in yourself. Because
aren't we all?
We are aliens to them. So it's silly not to believe in something that we actually are.
I'm right there. Now, being back here in this area where all that kind of stuff that was happening, I feel, and I'm meeting some certain people where I'm like, just kind of want to like pinch them a little bit or like look in their eye. they're otherworldly slash I don't know. I go on a lot of thoughts about a lot of things, but I always want, species coming in, integrating with the humans, and here we go. We got the hybrids going on. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of locals here.
Yeah.
that resonates with. Oh, thanks, Aaron.
Here's your YouTube channel. Look at all these.
Poor little channel. I kept it dormant for a while and it got a little sluggish. So I think now, even with Mr. Giant working now and me getting set up here, maybe I can come play a lot more and boost it a little more and do some more regular chit chats.
Yeah.
Got some old interviews there. Yeah. It's another, that page had seen some day too. I had strikes on that page. Do you know the strikes I had? And that was just from like sharing what ifs and vlogs. And I had to go through that process of like disputing it. Oh, no, not disputing it. I said, yes, I did that. Fine. Like, thank you, sir. May I have another? And I had to take this test. And it was all this stuff like, agenda driven, like you agree to. And I was just like, oh my gosh. But, I did the steps, kind of crossing my fingers behind the back just to follow and play the game. And then I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I let it go for a little while again. And I have fun. I have fun sharing there. I have a Rumble one. I shared now to Rumble or to TikTok. And it's fun as this is bringing a global community of like minds. I was just sharing again that thank goodness for all this, because even as a mom, I'm saying that is because when the days were crazy, when we were studying this stuff and going, this world is mad, it's under a spell and reptilian, it's like we had no one to talk to because we're all spread out all over the planet. We found each other.
Yes, we did.
So I will always think this when it's used in the right way, like fast pen pals, it's an instant connection, and there you go. But I have some trolls on YouTube too that were just
oh yeah, all the disgusting stuff happens on YouTube.
Oh my gosh! Like, then you can just envision them just not living their best life. So,
but you know what I think we're doing also is we're saving the world with memes and dad jokes.
Yes. I say that.
We're having fun. We are having fun all the whole way. And we're pointing things out, bringing truths to light, but we're keeping it light and energy infused.
Yeah.
And the dad joke here and the dad joke there, and everywhere a dad joke. And we'll end up saving the world with memes and dad jokes. I really do think that that's a big part of it.
I do too. That's why I'm at my old pages. Even when I knew that Netflix, like the reality show, they want all your handles. So I started cleaning things up, and then I'm like, I can't believe I'm censoring. And for that company, I was picketing there like 5 years ago. I was in front of it, like, leave cuties like children. And I'm like, oh yeah, they're gonna. But I kind of wiped my own page, and then I'm like, I'm playing this game, and then that's why when it didn't happen, anyway. That's beside the point. But you play the game a little bit just to stay on. So I'm still hoping that is going to shift more, that we can really all just relax and talk free. I know several new platforms like True Social and all these things came up so people could talk without censorship.
Yeah.
Or flagged or monitored or whatever. And I mean, it's tough. It's tough to find anywhere. So Rumble seems pretty safe, but you're still kind of dodging bullets sometimes. But
Rumble rocks. I've never had any issues with any of my Rumble shows.
Really?
Really?
Good to know. I got to give it more attention because I feel like it's like this feisty Scorpio thing of YouTube. Like, oh yeah, you do that to me, I'm going to show you. And I'm just like, I just want to like get YouTube going to just make them angry. 5D chess, yeah, absolutely.
5D chess, yes. Chrono viewer. Yes. Well, hey, you know what? We're 1 minute till 10. Heidi turns into a pumpkin at 10 o'clock tonight, folks.
I gotta get in. You'd think I'd be on LA time. We adapted quick.
Yes.
We adapted quick.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us. We had a great time visiting with you again, and it's so nice to have another lighthouse here in Door County. So thank you so much.
That's so sweet. Thank you, Aaron. Hey, I would take you to coffee or tea or something. Let's try something. I'll bug you. We'll meet up.
What coffee shop do you go to? What coffee shop do you go to?
Well, pretty soon Drumhouse Bakery will be open, but
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never I've never been to Fifth and Jefferson. I haven't been anywhere yet, except the picture you saw. I was in Stoughton, not Stockton, but outside Madison, a Norwegian town with
Oh,
like biking shops. It was so cool, and it was the cutest little coffee shop. That's really the only coffee shop I've been to so far. So, yeah,
okay. Well,
let's
there's
do
some
the
good ones
cool
here.
one and check. Well, you know what? If we do the one on this side of the bridge, we can walk to Apro and we'll take a little picture and
Yeah, apro.
we'll have a
Apropos, I'd say.
we'll have an Apro coffee date. Okay.
All right. Thanks,
Great.
Heidi. You
Thank
rock
you.
because you are a truth quester.
Thank you. Thanks, chat. Smell y'all later. Bye. I'll listen to you when I shut the house down.
Okay.
The house is going quiet. Okay, bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, that's our good friend Heidi-Popp, and she was so gracious to come on our show tonight. And yeah, but she doesn't have a soundproofed room yet, so maybe in the future she'll have something a little more soundproof and go a little longer. Well, that was pretty cool. Let's see. Let's check out. Well, let's just go back to the original here and just say Catherine Weiss, that's Weiss123. She's one of our Ultramods. She says, hi, Aaron. And she says she'll be over at YouTube tonight. And then she says, hi, Peggy. And I said, hi. And a lot of things. There's Peggy Dancer. Just want to get through some of these. There's Heidi. She came through. There, Chroniviewer. Mrs. Pinkerton. Hello, Mrs. Pinkerton. Good to see you as well. And look, it's Operation Shutdown. All right. So good to see you, buddy. So yeah, so I can't really watch the chat as much when I'm doing these interviews, but so nice to have her on again. And Skylark says, APRO, the Aerial Phenomena Research Organization, was one of the pioneer UFO research organizations. Yes, it was the first one, I guess. Yes. And Kathy's saying good night. Good night, Kathy. And Cap78 Pack says, nice to see your pretty face, Heidi-Popp. You must come again soon. Isn't that nice? And Carly Viewer says, great show. Thanks, buddy. And Jerry Lahane says, I'll have to rewind. Yeah, she's a great guest. Skylark says, keep it light and energy infused. That's why I keep watching. If I can just get my keyboard. Yeah, get to my keyboard. Yeah. Yeah, you've been helping out friends over there too. So that's good. You're a good Samaritan. Oh, and Alexa Eisenhower. Oh, you are in there. That's good. Laughing kills the bad parasites, makes us breathe in oxygen, and the good buggies can handle the oxygen and light that laughter brings. Oh, awesome. You know, I do eat pumpkin seed kernels, so maybe I'm helping a little bit that way. But I haven't really gone head first into that whole realm there. Yes. APRO was created by husband and wife team Jim and Carol Lorenzen. Yes. Yes, I read that too. That's very, very awesome. And there's Heidi-Popp. H-Pop 74. Dark Brain says, great interview, miss. And Ms. Pinkerton says, great show, Aaron. Well, thank you very much. They created a worldwide network of correspondence, and they published breakthrough studies of the UFO phenomena. Yeah, you know, I was going to mention that she said it started like in the early 50s that's when the giant UFO was seen up here. It was seen simultaneously by a reporter in Sturgeon Bay and a reporter in Fish Creek, which are about a half hour away from each other, 20 minutes to a half hour to drive there. So it's quite a ways, and they both saw it at the same time. They're on the phone, stepping outside to look at it. It was the early 50s. 51 or 52. And apparently the craft came down and a sheriff's car was underneath it, and he estimated it was several miles long. And the people around here do not like you talking about it. That's why they took my UFO show off the air on cable access. Had a cable access show out here. Enjoyed your visit, H-Popp 74. Jim Lorenzen passed away in, I think, 1986. APRO was dissolved shortly thereafter. Yeah, it probably was started by, they probably saw that UFO. That's probably why they did it. Alexia Eisenhower says, oh, pumpkin seeds do a lot. Salt and simple foods do a lot. I eat a lot of salt. I eat a lot of Himalayan pink salt. I put it on everything. And I don't take pills anymore. When I have to take a antibiotic, I take garlic. I just put garlic on my food. It's a natural antibiotic, and there's no side effects. Like I took an antibiotic. One of the side effects, a commonly used antibiotic, one of the side effects, possible side effects, is all of your skin could fall off. And mine was starting to. And I stopped that in a hurry. So I always look for natural things. And Alexia, we should have you on the show again. We had you a long time ago. I think this was one of the first shows you were on. But that was a great show that you did for us there. And we should have you back again. That would be awesome. Let me see here. Let me just see here. I'll just leave you with one quick little story, okay? Because this is kind of cool. This woman always posts uplifting stories. That good news girl, you might even call her. Let's see. Is that it? Nope. There it is. Here we go. The good news girl. This man has become friends with a fish.
This man has become friends with a fish in a Wisconsin lake, and they meet up often to catch up and hang out. Scuba diver Rex Calubra met his friend Elvis, a smallmouth bass, during a freshwater dive in 2021. And since then, the friendship has blossomed so much that Rex even manages a TikTok for Elvis. During that first dive in 2021, Rex noticed that Elvis was sticking closer to him than most, displaying an unusual lack of fear. A couple weeks later, Rex returned to the lake, and Elvis swam right up to him to greet him. Rex fed him some crawfish and says that now Elvis is completely obsessed with him. Elvis is recognizable not only by his uniquely friendly behavior, but also by a scar on his face, most likely from a catch and release encounter with a fisherman. During his second dive with his fish friend, Rex taught Elvis a special call, which he says is something like a gulping grunt. And now when he hears the grunt, Elvis swims up and tags along for each dive, for a total of 13 dives together over the past 2 years. And Elvis is even a little bit protective of his friend, warding off other fish if they get too close to Rex, acting as a little underwater personal security guard. And Rex keeps the exact location of Elvis's lake a secret, aiming to safeguard his friend from eager fishermen. And while Elvis continues to thrive, Rex continues to visit him and document their friendship on social media for all of us to enjoy. I'm Jen, and I post something positive every day, and you can see more of the friendship between Elvis and Rex on their account, which is tagged and listed in the caption.
Isn't that awesome? He's nicknamed him Elvis. Look at this picture of Saturn. That's, what is it, the North or South Pole? North Pole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. excited. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Don't you love it? Hey, and JJR is here. I was mod for 4 hours and 2 shows. Awesome. Hey, thank you for reposting my show the other day, buddy. I really appreciate that. And Cap 78 Pack says, that is awesome. And Jerry Lahane says, high speed. And Dark Brain says, JJRR SVL, she just left. You can catch the replay. Sorry. Yeah, and I guess we should just say good night, folks. And I want to thank you all for coming along, and thank Heidi-Popp as well, our good friend Heidi-Popp. Oh, and he says pleasure. And then Alexia Eisenhower says, good night, all the Elvises. Yes. Isn't that good? Thanks. Appreciate that. All righty, Aphrodite. Well, we'll see you again, I guess, after the big weekend. After the big weekend, we're Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. So keep your cameras pointed to the skies so you can take a picture of that crazy UFO and come on to the Truth Quest and talk all about it. Oh, we'd love to hear that. Wouldn't we now? Dark Brain says, everyone have a wonderful weekend. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. And he says it again. For the Rumble crowd. Oh, I got to say my little thing. Thank you all so very much. Thank you all so very much. Oh, yeah. There it goes. All righty, Aphrodite. Nice seeing everyone tonight. And Cap 78 Pack says, great show, Aaron. Happy Valentine's Day and a great weekend. God bless you all. Much love and peace in. Thank you. Thank you, Peggy. That's awesome. Get the old thumbs up from JJR. And Skylark, patterned ground is what the skeptics used to explain anomalies on Mars. And Mrs. Pinkerton, good to see you here. Good night, Aaron and friends. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And Skylark says, thank you, Aaron. Thank you too, buddy. Appreciate you. And I said, thank you also very much. And Skylark says, good night, fellow Truth Questers. 13th like drop. Thanks for hitting the old like. Thumbs up. That helps the algo rhythm, the algo beat, and the algo melody. Oh, you know what? I guess to send you all off for happy Valentine's Day, these are some characters I designed called the Love Bugs, wishing you a happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. All right. We'll see you on Monday, right around 9 p.m. Central, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. We'll see you then. Until then, peace in. World peace, baby. That's right. Peace in.